Hey everybody, welcome to the last in my Best of 2017 series. This is the lifestyle category, which is a blanket term for everything that has made my life easier or happier in 2017 that doesn't fit into clothing, fashion, beauty, skincare, etc. First off, and this is so random, it's all random. Get ready for like a half hour random. Is this phone stand. So, I work a lot at my desk. I'm sitting at my desk all the time, and I wanted to be able to see my phone. And I just found this on Amazon, and I loved it so much. Michael saw it. He's like, ooh, can you get me one? Long story short, there are now 4 of these in that. Well, there's technically 3. Jake took his with him to college, but I love it. It's from the brand Lamical, I believe, and it swivels, and it can hold an iPad, a Kindle. It's very versatile, landscape or portrait way. So I love that. And while we're talking about phones, let's talk about this. This gives me so much joy, and it's ridiculous because it's just a phone case. And to give credit where credit is due, I found this from watching Christina Brawley, whose name shall be mentioned again in this video later. She showed this, I think it was a Vlogmas, and I had to have it. Like, I've never been so viscerally drawn to a phone case, but it's marble, it's rose gold, it's cheap as chips, as they say in the UK. Again, another Amazon find. I will link that below. Let's talk candles. The candle brand, I love burning candles, and I am not a slave to one particular brand, or loyal, I should say, to one particular brand, but one that I went a little nuts with, and granted, they did send me these, but I did start this love affair by ordering the Sexy Cinnamon flavor scent. It's the Trap candles. They are the Trap candles. And I have Sexy Cinnamon, and I'm holding it until I burn my most current candle, because I associate that with like Valentine's Day. It's warm, cinnamony, sexy with a little vanilla in it. It's not a sweet cinnamon. It's a warm, spicy cinnamon. It's a grown-up cinnamon. But the ones, I mean, I went nuts. I never go through a whole candle. I mean, it usually takes me forever. But this is the Trap Orange Clove. It's probably my favorite winter fall scent. It says it's orange and clove. It's warm and spicy. And then I went through this guy. This is their holiday version. They don't normally burn black. I'm just really bad about trimming the wick. Like, don't judge me, but like, who really has time to go around snipping wicks? Not me. So, holiday scent. Oh, I just click on the links. I'm linking it to the Amazon so you get the faster free shipping, but it describes the scent better than I can. It's just real, again, I have a thing for warm and spicy. And then this is what I'm currently burning. Hearth. So it has more of a smoky, woodsy undertone to it, but also a warm spiciness to it. They have other scents that are fruity and scenty and clean and all that. That's not my vibe. So those are the ones that I'm loving. I first learned about this through Erin Busby when we went to a conference together in April, and she packed it. We shared a room. And it was a lifesaver. I hate ironing. I hate doing laundry. This thing makes me want to iron all my clothes, except it's not an iron. It's the Conair. No, the model number is GS38T. That's helpful. It's a handheld steamer. It travels really well. There are other models, less expensive and more expensive. This one does the job for me, so I don't feel like I need to upgrade to a higher level. Even my kids use it. It's very useful, and I rarely reach for an iron now, like if ever. I don't even know where my iron is. I love it. Something I don't have to show you, I need to order more, speaking of Amazon, was a big hit with all of you too, it seems like, who ordered it. It's the Glamorous Wash. It is a scented laundry detergent, so if you have perfume issues or issues with scent, like, run away screaming from this. But if you really want to smell like you're wearing perfume without actually having to bother putting on any perfume, and you want sort of a unisex scent that everyone, male or female, in your house will enjoy, it's the Diva Wash is the scent that I particularly like. I get mine on Amazon. This is not inexpensive. I've talked extensively throughout the year on how to make it go a lot longer. Basically, I go with the unscented, laundry detergent pods, like Tide or All or whomever you can find that makes an unscented one, and then I just add a splash, like a capful of the actual scented Glamorous Wash in the wash, so it stretches it out. Try to use an unscented dryer sheet so you don't cancel out the smell. They do make dryer sachets in the Glamorous Wash scents. I don't think it's worth the money. Like, I would skip it and just stick with like an unscented, if you can find it, dryer sheet or fabric softener. It smells so good. Shane loves it on his clothes. Michael can't smell, so he doesn't know. But especially if you have stinky adolescents in your house, cannot recommend this enough. Also there's a 3-pack, a sampler pack that comes with the 3 scents and I think like 3 candles as well for like $25. It's a really good deal. I think I'm gonna order that next just to try out the other 2 scents. Let's talk pens. You guys told me and I had to have these and I listened and you were so right. These are from the brand Pilot. They're the friction pens. I prefer the kind that doesn't have a cap. It's just the click pen. There is a kind that comes with a cap. There are a variety of ones to get. Of course, you can find them at like Target and Staples and Office Max. I like the variety that I have found on Amazon because I like the ones you can get from Japan if you like a whole bunch of different colors. If you're a big planner person and you like to use lots of different colors in your planner, but you're kind of OCD like me and you don't like to scratch out and you don't even like to use like a dry erase, not a dry erase, like a whiteout type thing because it makes it look less clean. These are great because they're erasable. You literally just, do you like my sleigh bells? You literally just rub. Well, you can't see it, but it's erasing. Just take my word for it. Speaking of planners, I've mentioned these both in my December favorites, so I'm not going to dwell. The Karen Adams desk calendar. Okay, here's the easel. It also comes in silver if gold's not your gig. And here is this month's. I actually have 2018 and 2017 still stacked behind it because I love them so much. There's all kinds of desk calendar options, but I just like how elegant and clean this is and how just actually pretty the header is. There's always a little foil accent or a little shine or gleam they bring me joy, which is why it's here. And then I could not live without my Erin Condren planner. My planner of preference for the Erin Condren is the now non-colored version in the horizontal. Obviously this is this year, so I have nothing written in July as of yet. And particularly, I'm really digging this marble in rose gold, which I realize is now a theme in my life. I mean, do I need an intervention? Not for 2 items. If I pick up a 3rd rose gold and marble thing, please somebody stop me. Okay, it just works with how my brain thinks. Is this overpriced? 100% yes. But it's the planner that works the best for me. And I find that people are very particular about what kind of planners that they like. If this is a little too high on your price tag, I also really like the Blue Sky planners. But this one just ticks it has enough room for me to write. I don't travel around with it. I don't throw this in my purse, so it just sits nicely on my desk. It's pretty to look at, blah, blah, blah. Either you love them or you hate them. Last item is this guy that I let run out of a battery. It's the Kindle Paperwhite. Again, I was late to the party because I read the vast majority of my books on my iPad using the Kindle app, but it doesn't really work well outside. And so when I'm traveling, sitting by the pool, the beach, wherever outside may be, it doesn't work. So I finally got the Kindle Paperwhite. TV movie standouts for 2017. The series Big Little Lies. Loved the series. However, I liked the book better. And probably the personal highlight of 2017 for me, and not personal, but more work highlight, was meeting Nicole Kidman, one of the stars of Big Little Lies, the day before she won her Emmy for it. Another thing that stood out was the Veer Das comedy special on Netflix from India. And it was a really creative comedy special. It was done in a way that I have never seen before. Half of it's filmed in New York, half of it's filmed, I can't remember what city in India. And it was just very funny, but interesting at the same time. And then the TV series, I'd say, that stood out for me in 2017 the most was on Netflix again, and it was Stranger Things. And again, way late to that party, but Michael and I just binge watched both seasons. Can't wait for season 3. Don't know when that's happening. It's a lot of 80s nostalgia if you're around my age, and there's the paranormal factor, which if you're a longtime viewer, know I love that part, without it being overly scary, because I really hate scary movies. I will not watch a scary movie. I won't even go on a scary ride at an amusement park. So those are the standout TV movies. Books. I have a page on my website that's called Bookshelf. It lists all my favorites, series, authors. If you need something to read, I'll link it somewhere around here and below. I highly recommend you go there. But the standouts that were new to 2017, because I do a lot of rereading, were the Canesville book series by Kelly Armstrong. It's not that it's new, but the last book in the series came out this summer, so I finished that one up. And that is a little bit of paranormal and a lot of mystery. The Casey Duncan series, also by Kelly Armstrong, no paranormal, just straight up mystery series. Very interesting, about a town for people who want to disappear off the grid. People who may or may not have done some bad things in their past, or had bad things happen to them. And I found it to be very, very interesting. I don't go for deep. I don't go for intellectually stimulating. I go for shallow and entertaining. I don't do Oprah books as a general rule. I find them very depressing. So I like to escape. That is my escape. I don't really drink a lot. I don't do any drugs unless they're prescribed. So my escape from reality is reading. So moving on. The next series is, I think they're only ebooks. I obviously got them on Amazon. It's by Donna Ball, and it's the Rain Stockton dog series. The main character is a woman who owns a dog kennel and training facility, and she does search and rescue with her golden retriever. And she also does like agility trials with her Australian Shepherds. There's like 12 or 13 books in the series. I love them all. And they're murder mysteries, of course. The standalone book so far, although the second book in the series is coming out this summer, it was called Strange Practice. And the main character of the book, it's set in London, is a woman physician who is a physician to creatures, monsters, like vampires, werewolves, any paranormal creature you can think of, or fairy tale type creature. She's their physician. It's quite funny, and of course there's a mystery twist to it as well. And then if you want to talk about completely shallow, 2 books, a series and a standalone that I just really enjoyed, both by Nora Roberts. The first was the Bride Quartet series, 4 books about a wedding planning business and the 4 women that own and run it. One is a pastry chef, 1 woman is a florist, 1 woman is a photographer, and then 1 woman is like the wedding planner. And so shallow. I cried, I laughed. It took me away from whatever was going on in my life for those moments that I was reading it and them. And you can buy the whole bundle for a pretty good price on Amazon. And then lastly, I just read this and really enjoyed it. It's a standalone book, also by Nora Roberts, called Come Sundown, set in Montana. And I can't stop thinking about those characters. Like I hope she considers adding on to the story and writing more. My favorite social media people, mostly YouTubers and some bloggers and Instagrammers. These people either, we really made a great connection during 2017 personally, or I just found them and really enjoyed them. Christopher Allen, I don't really need to say much more. I've been going on and on. Huge impact on my life. Christina Brawley, I've been a longtime viewer, longtime friend, but this fall finally got to meet her in real life. And I can tell you without a doubt, as genuine, warm, and funny and smart in real life as she is on screen. So give her a follow if you haven't already. Angie from Hot and Flashy, also a longtime subscriber of hers, but I finally got to meet her face to face this spring, April, that blogging conference that I mentioned earlier. And we just really clicked, and then we got to see each other again this fall. We both got the opportunity to do one-on-one interviews with Nicole Kidman. And I just really enjoy her. We talk on the phone, we text. If you want to watch videos that are really well thought out, well researched, well presented, just with a person that you can connect with, Angie's your girl. She does mostly beauty, and specifically geared toward, I'd say, 40 and over. But I think her information is useful for anyone who puts makeup on their face or skincare. Miss Crystal. I realize I've been watching her videos forever, and I don't know that I have given her the proper attention here on YouTube. So Miss Crystal, we are the same complexion, same hair color, same skin type. We have a similar sense of how we like to dress. We both like a lot of the same things. So I know if she likes something, I'm gonna like it. And if she's wearing a particular outfit, I'm like, ooh, I can't tell you how many outfits I've worn that are Miss Crystal inspired. So if you kind of like what I like, you're gonna really like what she does, on top of which she is an extensive traveler, does great vlogs, especially about cruises, and her voice is just so, you know how there's some voices you just could listen to all day? Crystal's is one of them. So definitely go subscribe. Everything will be linked if I haven't already mentioned. Another YouTuber and blogger who the minute her video, I'm on the notification squad, and as soon as I get that notification, I'm watching, is Miss Louie. Also, her real name is Erica. I did have the pleasure of meeting her when she used to live in Austin. She's relocated to the West Coast, which makes me sad. She is the ultimate fashion vlogger. Like, the bar is here. She sets it. She is, by hands down, if you want to watch someone who does outfit videos and how to put stuff together. She is the best I've ever seen on YouTube because she puts it together so professionally. I've never seen anyone do video like hers, so succinctly, and they're clothes you can afford and they're clothes you're actually gonna wear. She's just so inspiring. So please, she doesn't need my help. She's a huge YouTuber, but go check out Miss Louie's channel. If you work, if you stay at home, anywhere in between, you can totally relate to the clothing that she picks out. So huge thumbs up. Another one is, first I found her through Instagram, and she has jumped over to YouTube, and I really enjoy seeing her in action, so to speak, is Beaudiction. Beauty addiction, Beaudiction. And her swatches are the best swatches on the internet, period. She does mostly drugstore. I can't tell you how many things I've bought and that I can say, yep, that's Jen's fault. So definitely go look at her Instagram account and definitely subscribe to her YouTube channel because she is a huge Instagrammer, but a relatively new YouTuber, and I think we need to help that channel grow because I'm learning a lot from watching her. Another one who I follow on Instagram, and for a long time I've followed, and her advice is so spot on, and she's recently started a YouTube channel, is Anti-Aging Amber. Best skincare advice I have found. I love Caroline Hirons. It's not a knock against Caroline, but Caroline is, her skin's slightly different from mine, and she's in the UK, so a lot of the products she uses I don't have access to. Amber lives in the United States. We have similar skin. We have similar skin issues. We both don't do well with glycolic acid. So I've learned a lot from reading her Instagram posts and even in the few videos she's made. So go give her a look. And then finally, My Texas House, the blog and the Instagram account. I am obsessed. We have the same home builder, the builder who built her home, built mine, but hers is way nicer. And I am so inspired by how she's designed her house and put it together. And I stalk her account daily. I cannot stop. And I think over 2018, I can guarantee you this time next year, my house will look a lot more like her house than it currently looks right now. I would love to hear what some of your favorites were. I can't wait to now move forward into 2018. Enough with looking back. Let's go forward. Please don't forget to subscribe so that we can move forward together. So thank you so much for hanging out with me. I really appreciate you choosing to spend your time with me. I can't wait to read your comments, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.